Good morning. Thanks for joining me today in this special training that we're going to do. This is Jeremy Jenkins, and you're watching this because you're part of Team Kaizen, probably. If not, that's all right. Welcome anyway. So, as we all know, we're part of Divvee Social, and we're about 3 days away from our official launch, and it's very, very exciting because what's going to happen over the next little bit here is, we're going to start seeing some great things coming on board. We're going to be able to actually, see our what we call our back office or our dashboard. We're going to be able to log in and see how our team is doing, how it's growing. We're then all of a sudden going to be able to start on Tuesday with the whole rank and share program. So it's very fun, very exciting. Things are about ready to get really, really fun because if we've just think about what we've seen up to this point, hundreds of thousands of people joining this opportunity in just a matter of months, and we haven't even started yet. People haven't even made any money yet. People haven't even been able to really do it yet, and yet here we are, hundreds of thousands of people. So we really will see huge growth starting on Tuesday. People will be able to get in, do it. They'll be able to see that it's real. They'll start seeing people, earning a paycheck, and it's going to get really, really fun. So to take advantage of everything that's happening over the next little bit, I thought I'd start out with my 10 steps to success. These 10 steps are steps that I've learned over the course of my 20 years experience and from different mentors and leaders that I've had. And it's been really good. It's helped me to achieve what I've been able to achieve in my life. And so for those that have been in, any kind of a direct selling multi-level company before, these will make sense to you. For those that are new into this, these are some things that you can do to really start having success with your business. So to start off, I like this quote. It says, "We have a strategic plan. It's called doing things." Now, when you think about it, that's a profound statement, right? You got to do things. You can't just, get in and think that you won the lottery and, that you're going to become a millionaire tomorrow not doing anything. No, it does not work that way, right? The whole get rich quick and, becoming an overnight success and all that, that's not real, right? The other famous quote I like is, "It took me 20 years to be an overnight success." Right? Why? Because it's the combination of all that experience that lets you all of a sudden have your breakthrough moment, right? And so that is the key here. That even in the Bible it talks about that faith without works is dead, right? So we got to do things. We have to actually follow some steps. We have to, participate in this. It is a business, right? In any business, no matter how easy or how, whether it's internet based or home based or whatever, it requires that we do stuff. Okay. So what are the 10 things that I recommend that we do? Well, first one is we have to define our why. Okay. We have to have a motivation. We have to understand why we're doing this, right? And it needs to be more than just, oh, I want to make more money, right? No, that's not motivation enough, right? Because this is a business. And with every business, there's going to be frustration. There's going to be down days, right? There's going to be times when the system doesn't work, or somebody drops out, or somebody tells you no, and you're like, what? Why would you tell me no to this? Yeah, and it just bad things that happen. And if you don't have a why, if you don't have it very defined and specific, then you might give up. All right. So in business, especially home-based business, there's really no failure. There's just quitting. That's it. Okay. So we have to, remember that and just, oh, okay. Yes, it's a matter of doing it. It's a matter of knowing why I'm doing it and then sticking with it. So here's some of the things that I enjoy. My whole, my why and everything I want to do. It's not based on, oh, getting a new house or getting a new car. No, it's freedom, right? Freedom to be with my family. That's the first picture there is when we went to Cancun. Got to spend some great time in Cancun, Universal Studios, playing some golf with my kids, going to Comic-Con. Actually, that's FantasyCon. And then, going to see a soccer game, Real Salt Lake, things like that, right? Having fun, spending time with my family and my friends, that's my why. That's what gets me up and out of bed in the morning. Is my reason to do this business, is to have that freedom to go and just do those things, right? Whenever I want. That is motivating to me. And that is what, has got me so excited about this. So go define your why. Figure out what motivates you, right? Figure out why you're in this, what you're doing, so that when the bad days come and there's frustration and stress and whatever, that you just get through it and you go, you know what? I don't care. I'm going to go do this. I'm going to get this done, right? So that's important. Define your why. Know why you are doing this. Okay. Second one is make your list. Now, traditionally in multi-level marketing, they say make your list and you just write down these names, right? You write down, who your milkman is, who your mailman is, who does your hair, all these things, right? They have you write down this stuff. They try these memory joggers, because a lot of people think, oh, I don't know anybody, I don't know anybody. Who am I going to talk to? I don't know anybody. Well, the good thing about what we're doing with Divvee is that it's an online thing, right? And so here's a little trick for you. Okay. So number one, if you don't have Facebook yet, go get it. Right. But here's what you do. Here's a little trick. So what I did several years ago when I was first doing this is I knew that, my family probably wasn't going to listen to me. My family wasn't interested at all in doing stuff like this. So I knew I had to find other people. And unfortunately, I don't know why it is, but it seems like strangers, people you don't know, will actually listen to you more than your own family does. Anyway, so I went and created a brand new Facebook account, and I knew I needed to fill it up with friends and contacts. So I went to different groups on, Facebook, groups that had to do with network marketing. I would go into, just MLM this or MLM that, or, Nani this, or Zango that, or, just the different ones, New Skin, I went into these different groups and I would say, hey, I'm a new networker and I'm looking for an opportunity. Please add me. Well, guess what would happen? Yeah, you guessed it. That's like putting blood in front of sharks, right? All of a sudden, everybody in that group, I mean, 1,000 people in that group, they all were like, what? Boom! They all added me as friends, right? And here's the strategy. Number one, the hardest obstacle to get over with network marketing is convincing people that network marketing is legit, right? That's hard. All right. I mean, there's all kinds of tools out there to try and convince people that, oh, there's a better way. And, so the whole Eric Worre's, GoPro and there's others. Anyway, so point is, most people start out trying to educate people just on network marketing itself and why it's good. And not so much they can't even get past that, so they couldn't even get to the opportunity part in their own company, right? Well, if you're going into these groups that where there's people already accepting New Skin or Herbalife or whatever it is, they're already past that hurdle, right? These are people that already understand network marketing. They already get it, right? So that's cool because now you got all these people. They already understand it. They already accepted the idea that network marketing is good and residual income and all that. Now they're adding you as a friend because they think they're going to get you into whatever they're in, right? But then what happens is, and you just have to be patient, right? It's like fishing, right? You're not just going to throw your line in and catch a fish immediately. This is fishing, guys. so you do that. You go in, you get these people, these friends, and they might hit you up with whatever they're doing. And you just take it and you go, yeah, that sounds great. Okay, cool. Send me information. Cool. And you just start to kind of, build this relationship with people, right? As they add you and all that. And you just kind of follow what they're doing. And then what you do is, because they're your friends, now you start posting a little bit of stuff about Divvee and why it's so cool and why, there's no auto ship and how much money you can make and how you're getting, influencing and all those things. And what's going to happen is most of those people are then going to look at that and they're going, whoa, wait, what is that? Tell me more. That sounds interesting. What? Wait, what? You're having success? What? You don't have to do an auto ship? What? It's only $50 to join? What? And they're going to ask you, and they're going to come to you and want to find out more. And you're going to post a video, and they're going to watch it, right? And they're, wait, what? Tell me more about this thing. This sounds great. Why? Because the majority of them are not having success in their company. It's just a reality. Some of them might be, but the majority of them, let's be honest, they're not. They're not having success in their company right now. Okay. Or they might be making, 50, 20 bucks, whatever, right? That's it. I know. I've been there. I did that for like 3, 4 years in Melaleuca. And, I was constantly on the lookout. I had accepted network marketing. I knew it was the right way, right? I drank the Kool-Aid. I just needed to find the right vehicle and, get the right training and mentoring. So that is the secret. Make your list on Facebook. Use it. It's a huge tool. 2 billion people use Facebook. Okay. And we are international. So you can just do that anywhere in the world. It's awesome. And it totally works. Okay. So don't worry about writing down your friends and family. I mean, sure, share stuff with them, but don't beg them. Don't be insistent. Don't try and, bug them to death. You don't need to. Just go on Facebook, go in these groups, get some people, add you as a friend, and just do that every day, right? Go in different groups and stuff, and eventually you will very quickly get to where you have 5,000 friends. You'll max it out, and you'll be able to then share Divvy with all of them, and it will just happen. Okay, so that's the trick to making your list. Okay, number 3, set your goals. Right, goals need to be specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time bound. And I like to say, we do short-term, medium-term, and long-term goals, right? Because so let's just do an example. Let's say your long-term goal is financial freedom, right? Okay, financial freedom, great. Quit your job, fire your boss, whatever. Cool. Okay, that's specific. Yeah, sort of. It's measurable. Yes. It's attainable. Probably. Relevant. I think so. Time bound. Oh, well, maybe you need to say a time. Okay, so I want to be financially free by, I don't know, let's just say by Christmas. So we got a whole year. Okay, so Christmas 2017. I'm going to be financially free, and quit my job, fire my boss. Okay, yeah, that's good, right? I think you could do it before that, but anyway, let's give it a year just to be conservative. Okay, cool. Well, how are we going to do that? Well, maybe one thing you could say is, oh, well, to do that, I want to be in Club 1000, right? So Divvy has a Club 1000, so I'm going to be in Club 1000. What do I got to do? Okay, let's be specific. Yeah, Club 1000, is it measurable? Yes. How do I know I got there? Because I enrolled 10 people and I was one of the first ones to do it. Okay, is it attainable? For sure. Is it relevant? I think so. Time bound. By when? When am I going to be Club 1000? Well, actually, the good news is that they're limiting us to 30 days, right? So if we can become Club 1000 within our first 30 days of enrollment, perfect. Okay, that gives us a time that we got to do it in. So that means I got to enroll 10 people in my first 30 days. Oh my goodness, how am I going to do that? Well, let's talk about short-term goals, right? Short-term goals need to be, and this is very important, something that you can do and not based on what, or doesn't depend on others. Okay, so for example, if I said, well, I'm going to enroll 10 people in 30 days. Okay, well, that's sort of, kind of, but it also depends on other people, right? But let's just go short term, really short term, like daily. Okay, so daily goal. So if I say today I'm going to enroll one person. Well, unfortunately, that doesn't depend on you. It depends on the people, right, that you talk to. So the better short-term goal would be, today I'm going to talk to 10 people. Okay, yes, that depends on you, right? That's on you. If you went out and you talked to 10 people, you hit the goal. If you didn't talk to 10 people, you didn't hit the goal, but it was all on you. It didn't depend on other people. You can't blame anybody else, right? Because if you said, oh, I'm going to go enroll somebody today, well, and nobody says yes, that wasn't really on you. If you went out and talked to people and stuff, but still nobody did it, well, then you could blame, oh, it's the other people, right? But if you just said, no, today my goal is I'm going to go and I'm going to talk to 10 people, chances are, with how good our opportunity is, you're going to at least get one, right? So should be very, very easy to say, okay, if I go talk to 10 people today, I'm going to get one person to enroll. Okay, that should be, just the law of averages. Great. And do it. So perfect. Now I've got my daily goal. Now I've got my monthly goal, right? And then that will get me to my yearly goal of being financially free. Okay, so that's how goals work. And we can, and if we do it and we write it down, that's a key thing too, writing it down. They did a study where they had some groups of kids that were in Harvard, I believe, and they had some of them that wrote down their goals, others that just stated their goals, and the ones that wrote their goals down, it was like 90% of them achieved it, whereas the people that just stated their goal, it was only like 30% or something like that. Anyway, just it's huge actually writing them down. Okay, so do that. Write your goals. Okay, commitment. This is huge, right? Commitment. We have to decide that we're going to do this. Okay, we can't just treat it like a hobby. We can't just, dilly dally, right? And oh yeah, I'm going to join this, and let's see what happens, and I'll give it a try, and I'll give it a few months and see if it works. And no, mm-mm, 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 mm. No, we got to follow Yoda, right? Do or do not. There is no try. Or we got to follow Mr. Miyagi, right? If you karate do yes, great. You karate do no, great. You karate do squash, just like grape. Okay, so remember that. Okay, we can't just kind of halfway do this. No, if we're gonna do it, let's do it. Let's go in. Let's be committed. Let's decide. Yeah, I'm part of this. I'm gonna do this. This is my business. Go all in, right? And just make it happen. Don't just be wishy-washy, right? Let's go for it. Okay, number 5, personal development. This is huge, right? We got to be better people. If we want to be $1 million person, or we want to have $1 million, we got to be $1 million person. Okay, this is key. People that win the lottery or people that get an inheritance, they have not gone through the discipline. They lose their money usually, right? Most people that just get quick cash, they lose it. They don't know how to hold on to it. They don't know how to retain it. They're not disciplined enough, right? They didn't earn it, and so they don't appreciate it. Okay, so if we can be doing personal development, we can be better each and every day. We can read these books, right? How to Win Friends and Influence People, Secrets of a Millionaire Mind, Rich Dad Poor Dad, Slight Edge. All these are great books. I highly recommend them. They're so awesome. They've got some great concepts in them on just how to be a better person every single day. And by doing that, you make the world a better place, right? And just like the picture here, the little girl, wherever she goes, she's making the world a better place. And that's what we need to do. This isn't just about making some extra money. No, this is about being a better you. Okay, be a better person. Money is not evil. Money is not bad. Money, all it does is amplify who we are. So if we're an egotistical jerk, and we get more money, we're just going to be more of that. But if we're nice and charitable and we love to help other people, then having more money, it's just going to make us more of that. So we need to be better people. We need to be good people, and then we can use our influence and wealth to make the world a better place. Okay, that's what it's all about. So that's my legacy. That's what I want to do. That's my long-term goal. It's not to have a newer house or a better car or whatever. It's long-term. I want to have people say, "Wow, I am so glad that I met Jeremy. I'm so glad that I was able to, to work with him. I'm so glad that he came to our town or our country and helped bless our lives." Right? That's when that's something you can take with you to the grave. Right? Just be proud. Okay, awesome. So number 6, plug into the system. Huge. We got to be connected, guys. We got to participate. We've got to go to the meetings. We've got to go to the events. We've got to be on YouTube and Facebook. We've got to participate. Okay. We need to do all of that, because if we don't, we get cold. Okay. If we don't have the latest information. If we don't, we're not going to be educated. We're not going to know what's going on. So please plug in the system. Now I know people are busy, everyone's got their life, and that's okay. I don't, we don't need to be fanatics, right? Either. And we don't need to be doing this all day long, 24 hours a day. Of course not. We have to live. But I'm just saying, is a couple times a week, jump on a webinar, right? Go to a meeting. And that's all it takes. Just be involved, right? Take advantage of it, because then you're going to be successful. Right, and these are steps to success. Okay, it's not like if you don't do it, it's not like you're not going to have any success. I'm just saying, if you do this, if you plug in the system, you get the latest information and all that stuff, you're going to have better results. You're going to have more chance of being successful. Okay, so plug in, just be involved. Okay, number 7, learn to invite. We do have to talk to people, right? And I gave you a strategy about making your list and using Facebook and stuff. But here, let's just go through a couple of examples here, right? So invitation number 1 is a guy asking a girl out on a date. So he says, I saw you in class the other day and I'm interested in finding out more about you. I grew up in Boston. My parents are from New York. My dad works in a bank. I'm studying finance. What do you like to do? Are you available in case I decide to propose to you? How many kids do you want? I want 3. What is your religion? Can we go out and talk about the possibilities? Hmm, little too much maybe, right? Okay, invitation 2. I saw you in class the other day and you seem like a fun person. I'd love to take you out so we could get to know each other a little bit better. What do you think? Okay. So the question is, which one is better, right? People that like the first one would say that they are qualifying their prospects to not waste time with the ones that don't fit the criteria. The result is that this guy had to make 72 calls just to get one girl to say yes. So 72 calls for one date. The people that like the second one would say that going out with somebody to eat, putting the agenda to the side and talking and listening is better, right? The result was that she wasn't interested in going out with him, but she thought he was a good guy and she had 3 friends and 2 sisters that she would like to set him up with. So 1 call equals 5 dates. So what I'm suggesting is that the first one has to do with sales and the second one with networking, right? That's what we're doing here, especially in Divvy. We're not selling stuff, right? That's not what we're doing. We're not trying to qualify our prospects and just to get a one-time sale. No, what we're doing here is we're establishing relationships, right? That's what this is all about. It's building those relationships and making friends and business partners and get to know each other and caring and helping each other out and all of that stuff. So we really need to have a sincere interest in the other person, and then, of course, we know what's really cool about Divvy is that we're getting paid for our opinion, and it's not about the sale, right? It's about who we are and what we think, and what our group thinks and our team, and how we can influence and all that. So much better to just not prejudge when we're inviting people. Don't think, oh, he's already doing that. He's fine. I won't talk to him. Or, oh no, she would never do this because this and this and that. She's too busy. No, never prejudge. Give people a chance, right? Talk to everybody about this because you never know. You never know what they're doing. They might be putting on a facade, and they actually desperately need something like this. So, yeah, let's talk to everybody and find out who they are and just share. And don't push anything on anybody. Don't analyze. Just be normal. Talk to people and share it. Okay. All right. Learn the biz. So okay, let's learn all about it, right? How does it work? The company, it started in 2016. Richard Smith and Troy Muehlstein are the founders. Who are the leaders? We have some of the best people in the industry, right? We got leaders in all the different countries. People are coming in droves. It's fun to see. What are the products? Well, we're the product. Our opinion matters, right? That's what's important. Okay, compensation. Most lucrative plan in the industry with lifestyle bonuses. This is the most awesome compensation plan. You guys all know that. We don't have to talk about that anymore. But yeah, huge. Got to learn it, right? And understand how it works. That it's 3x10 team building structure and how you got to open up the legs, by enrolling at least 10 people, right? All that. So huge, huge. And then timing. Just about to go into momentum. No better time than now. Hundreds of thousands of people have already joined. This thing is going crazy, and this is just the beginning. So we got to learn the biz. We got to understand it. We need to know the details so that we can explain it, right? And it's good to do 3-way calls and and have your upline or your leader explain it because they know it, but participate in that. That's the whole point of a 3-way call, is so that you can learn, so you can listen and get it, and then you can start doing your own calls, right? You got to learn the biz. Okay. Then step number 9 is to be a leader. Now, being a leader, what does that mean, right? How am I a leader? Well, being a leader is just stepping up in the first place, right? It's just deciding, hey, I want to be a leader, right? And if you only have one person on your team, you're a leader. You invited them, and so now you're responsible because you invited them. They signed up. Now they depend on you. So step up, okay? But what kind of leader are you going to be? Well, first kind of leader is just a position, right? Oh, he's my upline. Great. Okay. People follow you because they have to, right? I mean, that's not ideal. It's okay, and it's all right. Maybe you're just a boss or a supervisor or something. People follow you because they have to, right? It's your title. Okay, great. But wouldn't it be better if it's because of permission, right? So second level of leadership is people follow you because they want to. Hey, that's cool. People follow me because they want to. They're doing it because they, permission, right? Yeah, okay, I actually like the guy, right? Yeah, okay, I'm going to follow him because he's a good guy. I like him, and he tells me, hey, we should do this. Yeah, okay, let's go, right? But how about level number three, production? That's when you have results, right? So people follow you because of what you have done for the organization, right? Or what you have achieved. Okay, that's cool, right? And oh yeah, yeah. Oh, I know him. Oh, I know Jeremy. Yeah, I'm going to follow him because I know what he's done in the past, right? I know he's achieved great things. Okay, cool. So he's somebody I think I can trust, and I can follow his example. I'll follow him because of his results, right? How about level number four, people development? Okay, people follow you because of what you have done for them. Okay. In this case, I could say, that's the reason I joined Divvee myself was because of Richard Smith and Troy Mulestein. The co-founders of the company. Um, I trust them, and I've had great success in my past because of them, because of their leadership and their ideas and their concepts and their vision and other things that they've done created great success for me, right? Because of them and what they've done, I was able to have success. So yeah, when they invited me to see this, I said, you betcha, right? Because I knew that, that they had already done stuff for me and I had results because of them. Okay. And then, of course, the pinnacle, level five, people follow you because of who you are and what you represent. Okay. Now, this is the big one. Not everybody can achieve this in life. This is big. I mean, you could see, maybe a religious leader or, a sports person, maybe, oh yeah, Michael Jordan, right? Okay, I would, follow Michael Jordan just because of who he is and what he represents, right? Okay, yeah, and he's a good guy and he's achieved a lot of cool things, and so yeah, okay, you know, that's the pinnacle, right? So, it would be cool to get there. There's guys that, like the guy that wrote these, John Maxwell, I would, yeah, I respect, right? I respect him and his leadership, so I would follow him, his counsel, Robert Kiyosaki, and there's others, right? Other big leaders that I would say yes, absolutely, just because of who they are and what they've become. So let's try and do that. Let's try and become, level three or four. Those kind of the goal right there, right? Is, have people follow you because of what you've done and because of what you've done for them. Okay. It's servant leadership, right? Okay. And then step number 10 is the golden rules. This is doing things correctly, consistently, and for long enough. It is a mathematical formula. Mathematical formula that if you do things correctly, which means you follow the other 9 steps, okay, that's doing it correctly, and you do it consistently, you don't stop, you don't give up, and you do it for long enough, you will have success. Absolutely. Guaranteed. Okay? Because success is messy and you have to stick with it. Right? It's not just a straight line, just get there. No, it's the sticking with it stuff, the consistency, right? Of doing it. And sure, we can follow some steps correctly for a short time, but it's the sticking with it, right? It's the getting through the trouble times. It's the, when things don't exactly work, and just doing it for long enough time. You will have success. You will. Absolutely. I guarantee it. Okay. I've been there. I never thought I would ever achieve great success in network marketing ever in my life. I didn't have the experience. I didn't have a mentor. I didn't have anybody to teach me how to do it. And so I battled for years until I finally found somebody that taught me how to do this. And I finally had success and great success. I was able to quit my job and fire my boss, right? And, it was fun. And so it's real. You just got to do it. Okay. So as I mentioned, this is the principle of action. These are 10 steps that you can follow and remember and stick with and do, and you will achieve great things in your life if you do this. So, as we get ready to launch January 10th, big things happening. Lots of growth is going to happen. Lots of cool things are going to happen, but it's not going to be perfect. It's not going to be, 100% just glory all from the first day. No, the company's going to have growing pains. We're going to have growing pains, but it's going to work. And if we stick with it and we go forward, we will absolutely achieve our goals and our dreams and find that financial freedom and, everything else we're looking for. So with that, I'll let you get back to your Saturdays. Thanks so much for joining me today. Please, let's apply these 10 steps in our lives and go out and divvy up the world. Thanks so much. Have a great day. Bye-bye.